Alright. Here we are. Gods Unchained. Ready to roll. Okay, we'll adjust that. Go back into the game. There we go. All set. So, here we are in some Gods Unchained closed beta. Now, I've gone ahead and I've adjusted a few things with my decks. So I've made a few more. I have a Summoner deck, Berserker deck, Tank deck, and then the TRG Hater Slayer deck. Alright? Now, we have the starter decks as well. And I've noticed there's actually some characters we can't use. Some extra ones anyways. And these characters are in the starter decks, but you can't use them when you build your own deck. So I found that actually kind of interesting. I'm just going to adjust my headset before we dive in and we start up a match. Alright. Okay. So I'm just going to turn down the volume a little bit here in the settings. So... okay, so you guys just let me know if you want me to turn the volume up or turn the volume down. This seems to be the gravy point in my headset. Otherwise, the music is just a little too loud. So anyways, let's get into it. We'll do a quick match right now. And just for kicks, I think we're going to use one of the starter decks. And I think, personally, I think the Magic starter deck is probably one of the... it's not the best deck. I'll just say that. Some will do single player. Alright, okay, here we go. So just let me know if you guys want me to turn up the volume of the game. I can definitely do that as well. So first off, the magical power for the Mage God is Mage Bolt, which deals 2 damage to your enemy, and it costs 3 mana, so it's not the best ability, but it certainly does offer a challenge in the game. Alright, so we'll confirm with that, and then we get to choose our characters. So right off the bat, these guys, I'm gonna shuffle all these back in because I have no starter cards, so we'll shuffle those suckers back in. Alright, so now we got a bunch of level 1s, so we're doing alright, Now, we're going to put this one in. Okay. Dread Pirate, so this is a 2 and this is a 2. I'm okay with these cards. We're cool with that. And now, we have the Bag of Tricks, which actually allows us to regenerate 1 mana. So we can use that real quick. We have another mana, and we can summon our other Enchantress. So confirm, we're good with that. There we go. And confirm. Now we have some people to defend our god. Alright, so we'll end our turn. Here we go. Shield Maiden, front line. Okay. Alright, so it's got 3 HP, and both of our characters, they each have 2 HP. So each of us can hit this thing once, and we have 2 mana. So we can summon our Dread Pirate as well. So it sacrifices his health. See, I don't know. Health but gives damage. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now we'll take this one, give him a smack. 1 more. There we go. And that is basically the end of our turn. Let's roll. Another one. Shield Maiden with frontline, so we have to attack the Shield Maiden first. We can't touch the Blessed Jackalope yet. Alright, so 3 HP. We got the Dread Pirate. We'll give him a smack right off the bat. He's got 1 HP. We have 3 mana. See, this would be ideal. We're gonna summon my bruh. Finish that up. And we are fresh out of mana, so we'll end our turn. Shield Maiden. So 2 HP now. We have 4 mana left, so we can summon both of these. We can add 2 copies of a random spell your opponent has played to your hand. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? I think we may end up using our ability here. So we're gonna summon our individual here, deal 1 damage. Here we go. Let's finish him up. And we're going to use our magical ability because it takes 3 mana, so we'll use a Bag of Tricks to regen 1 mana. And we're good with that. So now here we go, and finish him off as well. And we'll end our turn. Annoying Combatant. 6 HP, 3 damage. So one of the first things that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Dwarven Marine. Do some damage right off the bat there, and then we're gonna summon up Card Shark. And Card Shark summons another character as well, and we'll end our turn. That 8 HP, that is brutal. That is brutal. Alright, so... yeah, I guess let's do some damage. Finish him up. And we have 1 more. So we got that 5 mana. And we'll take away a bit more of his life. And we'll use our magical ability. We can do 2 damage. Yeah, let's finish him up. And end our turn. Okay, we got 6 mana now. We're gonna need some cards here, honestly. There we go, we got 2 more. Add 2 copies of a random spell your opponent has played. Oof. Let's finish up Cupid. Okay, and we end our turn. Using this deck is quite more of more of a challenge. Whenever you use your god power, add a random ruin to your hand. Okay. And then we have Ashen Drake, deal 3 damage to a character. So 5 HP, 5 and 5, 6 and 5. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that right there. End our turn. Whew. Yeah, these default decks, it actually makes it, I think it's more challenging with the default decks versus your custom decks, because you know what cards you're going to get next, right? And it's super nice. So we got a 7 here. We're going to summon our next character. And 1 damage, eh? Oof, what a debuff. That is brutal. Alright, let's finish one up. And we have 1 mana left, so we gotta end our turn. Aegis Commander. At least he's out. That's good. Now we got a chance here. Alright, so deal 3 damage to a character. We're gonna finish this guy off. Boom, he's out. He's only got 1 player left. Finish him off like this. Now we got 2 people on the field and he's fresh out. Let's see what happens. At 5 HP. This is a tanking Cupid right now. We're gonna do this. So we have 4 mana left, so we can use our special ability, do 2 more damage. And we'll hit him once like this. And now he's ready to go for next turn. I want to save the damage for our Ashen Drake here, because I think he can really carry it all the way home. Okay, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. Let's do it. And we can summon 2 more cards. There we go. And we can summon our Rolling Watcher. And we can also deal some damage. Boom, and the Ashen Drake goes right for the god. There we go. Oh, man. How the tables have turned. Okay, so 2 HP. How do we want to do this? Well, this guy has to attack, so we can take him right out. And we're going straight for the jugular right now. Let's go. Oh, boy. Okay, we got 8 mana. Our roar ability isn't going to be useful, but that is okay. Can't really use this either. It's useless. Oh, you can! Wow, you can actually use that against a god. That's a bit of a game changer. I didn't think you could. That's really interesting. Alright, we know how this is going to go already. So take him out, and again, we're going straight in for the damage. Toasted. Victory, alright. And like I said, that deck, using that deck was a lot harder. These starter decks, they do have different cards in them that you cannot use when you build your own decks. That's what I've noticed, because there were a few cards there that I don't get and I don't use. So that's really interesting to note in the beta. I'll tell you guys that right now. If you do get access to the beta later on, just know that. I mean, it may change, but it is good to know. So anyways, the decks that I've built is I've built a Summoner deck, I've built a Berserker deck, which is basically relentless. I'm constantly attacking, and I leave nothing on the enemy's field with a Berserker deck. The Summoner deck, of course, is pretty self-explanatory. I have a wide range of monsters always on the field that have frontline, so that the enemies have to attack my monsters, and they can't hit my god. I can show you guys that deck. I'll show you them all. And then the tank deck is full of monsters that have really high HP and can't necessarily get taken down. So I think we're gonna work our way up. We're gonna start with, you know, the lower end decks and work our way up to the really high strategic decks. Okay, so we'll start off with the tank deck, and then we'll work our way to the Berserker, Summoner, and then the TRG Hater Slayer. All right, let's do this. Okay, so now I really like Therial as a god because he has some really awesome god powers, okay? And I think this is one of the most overpowered god powers right here. So give +2 health to all friendly creatures. You're gonna see that with this tank deck, there's gonna be some massive amounts of HP on my monsters because of this god power, okay? So here we go. So I'm gonna keep I'm gonna shuffle these two. Okay, so it was okay. All right. So right off the bat, we have 1 mana, so we're gonna summon our Anteater, which has 4 health, right? So it's already tanky, like super tanky. And now we have 0 mana, right? So we use our Bag of Tricks. We foresee the first card, okay? So give a friendly creature +2 health. All right, we'll keep that. We're fine with that. Now we have the +1 mana. Oh, yeah, that's kind of sucks. But the other card is good, so we're chill. So we'll end our turn, and we'll move on. All right, so Shield Maiden. No problem. The Anteater takes that damage. Just chews it up for breakfast. It's nothing. So we'll summon the Skeleton Heavy, which has 4 HP and 2 damage. So between us, look at this. I'll be able to take this hit, and I'll still be alive. See? So I was able to deal damage and still survive because of that tank. Now, I'll give it back 2 HP. We're okay with that. Now we're going to give it back 2 HP and heal our Anteater so it can still tank another day. See that? You can, it's like it's impenetrable right now. It's pretty fresh. Alright, so we got 3 mana, and we can heal 2 health to our god, not really useful, and then we can also summon our Viking Outrider, which is going to be super helpful later on. So, right, let's finish off the Shield Maiden, and we can finish off Big Boy over here as well. So 1 HP left. There we go, and we'll end our turn. We've cleared the field again. So 2 HP. 2 HP. We should be able to one-shot him with this, but what we're gonna do, this is really strategic here. We're gonna use the Skeleton Heavy, and they're both gonna die. They're gonna cancel out, and then we're gonna do the 4 damage right to the god's health. Okay, so here we go. Boom, canceled out, and now we can go straight for the jugular, and we can also do a few summons. So we're going. See, I should have done this first, but I didn't even see that I had this card before. But it's chill. So there we go. We're done. Summon the same card. Does 2 damage. Clears the field. Okay. Alright. But now we're rocking that 5 mana. We can almost use our Mammon Stalwart. So we're going to bring up the Combat Medic. And we're going to do the Trial Spirit. And we're going to heal our Outrider again. So, who do we want to finish up here? It doesn't matter either way. So we're going to finish this guy up. And that is it for our turn. So tanky. Alright, let's go. Let's go. So we're going to finish this guy off. And go straight in for the damage. Now we got 5 mana, almost enough. Summon our Skeleton Heavy and use our ability. Now look at that. Look at that. A level 2 mana has 6 HP. It's crushing it right now. So we can't do any damage. We're fresh out. We'll end our turn. Alright. Hollowed Keeper. Okay, so 6 health on this guy. Brutal. But that's okay, because we can summon our big boy, who also summons a Netherling. Alright, there we go. So, we're gonna lose a lot of friendlies here. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Oh. Let's do it. Forget it. It sucks, but it's what we gotta do. Okay, so 2 and 2. So we'll sacrifice our Netherling. No big deal. And now we can summon up. And go straight in for the damage again. And we'll also heal everybody. And the cool thing about having Cupid up when you do that is whenever a creature is healed, heal your god for 2 health. So we healed all 3 of our creatures, so we just gained what would have been 6 HP to our god. So dying is really difficult with this ability and this build. Alright, so he's rocking 4 HP there. And we have 7, but we're fresh out of cards right now. So let's go in. There we go. Okay. Let's give it to this dude. There we go. And we'll go in, and we'll also heal up. It's such a powerful ability. It's brutal. Okay, we'll summon another one. And we'll use our ability again. Did you see that double stack? We just had a double stack because we had 2 Harp Cupids, right? So now we healed double the amount of HP on the field. So we healed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters for 2 HP 2 times in a row. So that would have been like 20 HP. It's brutal. It's like, man. Okay, so anyways, 4 HP. We can one-shot this guy, take him out, and we're gonna go straight in for the damage again. And we will end our turn. So this is what I mean. This is that tank build. We have all the characters here, And it's very difficult to get them off of the field because they have so much health. It's just brutal. There should be a limitation to that, I think, because having 2 Cupids on the field is just so nasty. You'll never lose. Like, Hollowed Keeper. Okay, so 6 health. He's rocking 6. So if we do a 4 and 2, oh, it's gonna bring me down to 1 HP real quick there. And now, ooh, we need to kill off one of our cards so that we can summon our Blackguard. Okay, guys. Even though we could probably end it right here, but let's kill off. Oh my gosh, 10 HP. Let's kill off one of our guys. There we go. Now we can summon our Blackguard. And we're gonna go in and do some damage real quick. Oh, he's 1 HP, and we can't do anything. So next turn, we're gonna crush him. Just put him right to rest, okay? Here we go. Boom. Good night. We'll kill him with a Cupid. You guys saw it. There it is. Nasty. Nasty. Alright, so again, so that was a little bit longer of a match because we were using a tank deck. Now, if you guys want to see what I have in this deck, I'll show you real quick. So we have 2 Cupids, 2 tough townfolk, a lot of Archmonian Anteaters, because these cards, they only cost 1 mana to summon, and they have 4 health, right? So you put these up on the field, they're really tough to get rid of quickly, and they're always kind of sitting there, so they can be a little intimidating once your monsters start to stack up. When you have 5 monsters on the field, your opponent gets really intimidated. So anyways, this is my build. You guys will be able to look back on the video to see exactly what it is. I have it right here. Hey, what's up, Rabbit Studios? Awesome to see you on the stream, man. Yeah, so this is the build, and I always carry a Blackguard in any one of my decks because it is the most OP card that you can use in your deck builds right now. All right. So now we'll step out of that. We'll go back home, and we'll play another match. But this time we're gonna choose a different deck. Okay. We'll do the Summoner deck, and then we'll do Berserker after that. All right. So again, we go Heaven's Light because that is such like a crucial god power. Okay, and so we're all about summoning. This is all about summoning. So I like the Viking Bloodguard. Harp Cupid is always helpful, but we don't need the Defender of Asgorn, so we're gonna shuffle him out. All right, so now here we go. So we have 1 mana, so we'll summon our Cupid real quick, and since we're out of mana, we'll use our Bag of Tricks so we can summon another monster. We don't really want a Spartan yet, so we'll shuffle him out. And we'll bring up our Trial Spirit. There we go. 5 HP on our Cupid, and end our turn. That's a really good way to start the game. Really good way. Just one sec here. Okay, there we go. Bring it back up. Okay. Yeah, so... Alright, so now we have 2 mana. And we can just go right in and do some damage. And we'll end our turn, because we can't summon anything right now. Alright. Okay, now here we go. So we got the Viking Bodyguard, and after he dies, that's the afterlife effect, you get to summon 2 1-to-1 battle thralls, okay? Which is a sweet ability. End our turn. Look at that. Try to go up against the Cupid. The Cupid still kills you. Oh. Okay, so we got 4 mana here. We can do the Traveling Bard, or we can use the Roar and summon 2 more Hyenas. No, that'll be 1 more. Okay, so here we go. We're going to heal Cupid on this one. Alright, and now we're gonna go in. Cupid's out. And now we have 3 monsters on the field, and he's still rocking empty. So as you can see, I'm always summoning. Always. There's always something on my side of the field. I'm never running out. So Frontline Roar, summon 2 Hyenas. We're gonna go again. Boom, boom. Look at that field. That's nasty. So 3 HP. So we'll take this guy out, and we'll finish him off. And we'll go in for a hit. There we go. End our turn. Okay, so he's got 6 health, 3 damage. We can do 4 damage to him real quick. And we'll sacrifice these 2 to clear the field. And we have 5 mana, so we'll summon 2 more Hyenas. Look at this. Look at it. It's crazy. Again, we have another full field, right? So we go in, we do that 1 more damage, and we end our turn. It is just nuts. That was a good way for him to wipe the field. That was really good. That was a solid ability there. So now we're going to summon the Mammon Stalwart again. As you guys can see, there's a pattern for this. I love this card. It's great. And we can do 4 damage. We're going to take out this one. And end our turn. Oof. That Roar ability is rough. Okay, so with 6 mana, we're going to summon this dude, this dude. 1 more mana. There we go. So now we got a full field again. Going in for the damage. And we'll end our turn. So he's almost cleared up already. We got to do 1 more sacrifice. Not a big deal. Oof. Okay, so now we got that Twin Strike ability. So we can go ahead and probably finish off a lot of these guys. This guy's 1 HP. We're taking him out. We're done with that. 2 damage. We'll take out the Bard while we're at it. And the beauty of this card, this last card, is that it has Twin Strike, alright? So we go in, we do 1 shot, and we can still hit the God after that. It's brutal. So we got 7 mana. We're going to summon this dude. Oh, so close. Almost enough. So 6 health, 7 damage. Oof. Alright, let's do that. And let's heal up everything. And now we're going in. Okay. Whew. Okay, so 3. This would be 6. 3, 6, 7. And okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to sacrifice a lot here. One health. And we end our turn. Oof. Okay, we'll buff our... There we go. Viking War Maiden. Boom. And we'll heal up at the same time. This is brutal. Okay, so we got 8 mana now. We're going to summon Blackguard. He's coming out. He's saying, what's up? He buffs everybody. And now we're going to do some damage. So we'll end our turn. Frontline. Maiden. Okay. Again, another summoner. Finish him off. Do that 12 damage. Oof, just crunch the health. And we'll heal up. Okay, so this Aegis Commander has 3 health. Alright, so now how do we want to drop him? We're going to go with the Pharaoh's Guard. He's out. Done. Boom. Boom. And now we'll finish it. That's how we do it. So as you saw, during that match, there was a ton of summoning. There was almost always a lot of characters on my side. And that was because, like, any card that I play summons 1 to 2 monsters to fight for me, which is just, it's so critical. And even with some of the characters there, if they were to die, they summon when they die as well. They use the afterlife effect. So it's pretty sweet. So now we'll change it up. We're gonna use the Berserker build. And the Berserker build is all about attacking and cleaning out their side of the field for the majority of the game. And how we do that is with the Blitz God power, okay? So let's go ahead, let's jump in. Alright, so now the God power that I'm going to choose is give a creature Blitz. The Intense Training is a really good one as well, but it just gives a random creature in your hand those abilities. Which, like I said, again, it's a good ability, but for this instance, we're Berserker, so we want to use the Blitz ability. That's what we're going to rock. Alright, so 7 is too high, even the Viking Bodyguard is too high. We'll shuffle them out. Okay, so give 1/1. Yeah, let's summon him up. Let's get him on the field, right? And we'll end our turn. Okay, the next thing that we'll do is we'll summon the Trial Spirit, and we'll do some healing right here and add some more HP. Now we have... we can do some damage, and we'll end our turn. Has it. Okay, we got 3 mana now, still same thing. We can't really do anything with our cards. This is unfortunate. We just have a hand of high levels right now. Okay, so now we can actually do something. So deal 2 damage to the enemy creature. That is perfect for right now. And we'll go in for the God. Go. And end our turn. Okay, so now we have 5 mana at this point. Now we can go several directions with things here. I think we should go with the Traveling Bard, but also the Strix Hunter is really good because it has dual attacks, okay? So we're going to rock the Strix Hunter, and then we're going to use our Blitz ability on the Strix Hunter, and now they'll be able to attack and take him out. So he's cleaned out, and now we can just go right for the God. That's that Blitz ability. It allows you to attack right after summoning a monster, which is just, it's critical. It's critical to this build anyways. So now we got 5 mana. We can deal 3 damage right to this creature right here. And we'll go in again for the damage. So the Open Sea Raider has 2 health. So how do we want to get rid of that? Well, I'm gonna say we summon. Finish him off. Now again, we can go straight for the God. There we go. And end our turn. Open Sea Raider again. Look at this guy. This is just relentless. Alright. Let's do this. 2 mana left. We could probably make it 3, but it's not really going to help us. So we'll summon our Trial Spirit, and we'll up the health. Okay, so 2 health. We're going to finish him off with the Bard. That's what I say. That's that Blitz ability coming into effect. Now we can just go right in for the damage. And we'll end our turn. Alright, so 7 mana kicking right now. We could summon the Gorgon, which I think is what we're going to do. Now with 5 damage, we'll finish him off. And now, again, we'll go in and do some damage. 6 HP left. Alright, so now 7 damage, 4 HP. Let's do this. Look at that Blitz ability. That's amazing. Finish him off. And then we'll take him out with the Gorgon. Ooh, only one damage? Is that right? Yeah. Must have debuffed me a bit. Doesn't matter. So as you guys saw during this match, that Blitz ability came in play quite a bit. And we actually were able to do so much damage. And he only had 1 card on his side of the field for the majority of the game, if that. And I kind of swept it out from under him every round because of that Blitz ability. So it's good to know. It is a powerful build, and it does work. It works really well. So now the next deck is the TRG Hater Slayer, and this deck basically composes several abilities. It takes in some of the tank build and some of the summoner build to ultimately have a massive defense that ultimately leads to a solid offense, okay? So we'll use the TRG Hater Slayer, single player, and we'll rock another match here. Alright, same thing, Heaven's Light. That's the way to go all day, every day. So we're going to shuffle all these back. They're too high. Okay. We're going to summon the Card Shark. And we're going to summon Cupid. Yep. Hoplite is good. We'll summon Cupid. So that's pretty good for a first turn. We have 3 cards on the field. It's nasty. Okay, so 1 HP. We can take him out like this. Now we have 2 HP, so we'll summon the Hoplite. And we're going to deal some damage. Go, and end our turn. Now we've got the Shield Maiden and the Harp Cupid. How do we want to take this out? Well, we got 3 mana, so we'll summon the... we're going to do the Viking Outrider. So 3 HP. Here we go. Let's finish him off. And we'll take this one out. And now we can... go in like that and end our turn. Man, these Shield Maidens, they're brutal. They are brutal. Oof. Okay, so we're gonna summon out. Boom. We got a full field because of that summoning effect. It is critical. Alright. Let's take this guy out. We're basically gonna have to kill our Cupid here. Because their Cupid was really buffed up. We couldn't really do much about that. Okay. So now that that's done, we have 5 mana kicking right now. We can summon a Shield Maiden of our own. And if we can do 2 damage here, we will be doing pretty good. 3 is even better. We'll finish this guy off. And we'll finish Cupid off as well. Ooh, I should have done this heal first. That's okay, though. Three HP, Aegis Commander. Alright, so we got 5 mana. Don't really have the best of cards right now. So we'll rock a heal, and we'll do some damage. And we'll end our turn. Okay, give +1/+1. Let's do it. Here we go. Now we gotta go in. Woo! It's all about what we're gonna pull from the deck here, honestly. The Hoplite. Alright, now we got 4 mana left. We could make it 5. It's not really gonna help us. So we'll rock a heal, and we'll do what we can. Notice how in like every one of my matches, my god isn't taking any damage. So we got a +7, give target friendly creature +3/+3. We're gonna give that over to the Hoplite. Now we got a beast Hoplite, and we can just crush some damage real quick. We're gonna take this guy out, finish this guy off. There we go. 9 and 5? That is brutal. But at least he's finished. So now we have our veteran Cataphract, and we can finish this guy off. We have 7 mana to boot, so we can just use our special ability to do that for us, and then we'll go straight to the god. Man, he is summoning back-to-back on this. Alright, so we got 7 mana here. We're gonna bring in Mammon Stalwart and summon our Netherling. Okay, let's finish this guy off. This guy has 8 attack and 6 HP. Oof. Let's go in. We'll end our turn. He's got 1 HP now. Whew. Alright, so we got 8 mana. We're gonna summon Blackguard, the big boy. He's gonna heal everybody up, and we're gonna take these suckers out. And we end our turn. And now this is it. This is the fire. This is where we tear them down. Alright? This is it. Okay, let's finish them up. We have 8 mana again, and we can use our Trial Spirit, heal up. We can summon a Jungle Princess. And check this out. This is where it gets nasty, alright? So we use the Bag of Tricks, and we recover 1 mana, alright? So we use our healing ability. Alright, now we're gonna tear it down. 23 HP down to 11 after 1 hit. Let's keep it going. Boom! 8 HP after 2 hits. That's it. And look at our field. We have creatures all day, and we haven't taken any damage. So we are holding it down heavy and hard. Let's go. Finish this guy out. Done. 1 hit of the Blackguard. Game over. That's how it is. That's how you do it. So this is what I'm saying. This deck build is pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't take any damage, and I had a full field of monsters by the time the game was just ending. So this is what I'm saying. That deck build, it is something else. It is fierce. If somebody was using that deck build against me, I'd be like, oh, okay. Oh, man, I'm in trouble. So now we'll change it up. Let's verse a nature starter. And again, we'll do the same thing. We'll use the TRG Hater Slayer deck. And we'll do a single player match. Let's roll. Here we go. So, what do you guys think? Should I use Heaven's Light again? Or should I use the Equinox? god power. Should I use a different god power or use the same god power? What do you guys think? I'll wait. I'll let you guys decide on this. You guys can decide the outcome of this game, because your god power is pretty critical. What do you guys think? Heaven's Light, Heal, or Equinox? Alright, okay. We'll rock Equinox this time. I've never used this ability yet, but that's what we'll do. Okay, and for our cards, I mean, these aren't that bad. I'll get rid of the Bard, though. We'll shuffle them back. Alright. Okay, here we go. So that's our ability. Ooh, I should have used it. I should have used it right there. That would have been so sweet. It's actually not bad. So we got 2 mana now. We can bring up the Hoplite and then regen 1 mana. Okay, yeah, so we summon our Hoplite. We use the Bag of Tricks, which gives us 1 mana back, and it tells us that Cupid is the next card that we're gonna pick up. So now we can summon our Card Shark, which also summons another card, right? So it gets nasty, okay? And it is probably more beneficial for us to use the Equinox ability now. So it worked out really good for us. We balanced out all of our characters with that ability. That was the way to go. That's actually a really powerful skill if you think about it. It's actually not bad at all. So we got 3 mana. We're going to summon our Skeleton Heavy, and then we're going to summon a Cupid as well. And then we're going to go straight in for the damage. There we go. Doing some damage quick. What was that, like 3rd turn? And we were already coming in hot and heavy there. Alright, so we're going to summon our Bard, and we're going to give 2 HP to our Bodyguard. 2 HP to attack. And now we're going to go in, finish him up, and now go straight in for the God. What is going on? Where did these recruits come from? Oh my god. That is killer. I was not ready for that. Interesting, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's tear it down. Oof. All gone. Every last one of them. Alright. So we got 5 mana left. Can't really summon anything. This guy's got 3 HP. So what do we have that's going to do enough damage? Well, we got Cupid, and we can use our Skeleton Heavy, so let's do it. And then at least we can still go in and do some damage real quick. And we'll end our turn. Woo! Svart Basilisk. Okay, so 3 HP. We have 5 mana, so we're going to summon our Viking Bodyguard. And we're going to go in, do some damage. And end our turn. Woo! Man, that ability. Oof. Okay. 6 mana now. Summon the Frost Giant. And we do 3 damage, so we'll finish off the Sphinx Cat. Boom. Gonzos. I guess we should have finished off this one, the Jackal, actually. But that's okay. Not a big deal. This is interesting, versing Aeon. Now, since he died, we summon up 2 monsters and we hold it down. Now we're going to summon... Oh, I think we got to finish this one up. Oof. Yeah, let's finish him up. And we'll go in for the god. Four and 4. Wetlands Ogre. Oof. Summon a 1/1 Spirit Beast. We got 7. Give a creature friendly. 3/3. Alright, so we're going to give that to the Frost Giant. Or the Battle Throw. How should we do this? Let's give it to the Frost Giant. Boom. We'll finish him up. Do a little bit of damage to him. 1 HP. There we go. And now we're ready to deal some heavy damage. Alright, Rebel Quartermaster, 2 HP. We have 7 mana, so we're going to bring out the Cycloptic Defender. Okay, so 2 HP, 2 HP. How do we want to do this? Let's take him out with this dude. And go straight in. Boom, 14 HP left. Almost finishing it up. Mammon Stalwart. Summon the Netherling. And now we get to figure out how we want to do this. Let's do it like this. And go straight in. Boom. Proud Conscriptor, 3 HP. Take him out like that, 1 shot. And the game, oh my gosh. What an ability. This lady, I do not have to attack them though, right? Okay. Let's go. Whew. See now, if those actually had frontline, that would be like super scary. Because if they did, that ability of the nature god would be ridiculously overpowered. But they don't. So, and I do find it interesting that you can attack the god without having to defeat all the monsters on the opponent's side of the field. So I think that's interesting. But with that said, just gonna adjust the volume here. With that said, guys, you guys have seen it here first. We played several games of Gods Unchained. We tried out different decks. I showed you guys some of my strategic decks that I like, that really help out when I play the closed beta. There's lots more to come. We got another patch coming out really soon. More cards are diving into the game. We're going to have more gods, and there's going to be tons popping. So thank you guys so much for tuning in this live stream, and as always, stay regular.